One shot.
He drops the first one, and that takes it a 7-point lead.
Sebastian West, J.J. Hollins, Francis Rogers.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Here's Fields, and the Gators get it back. Bayless outside. Fields from outside off the mark.
That's a win for us. We'd like to thank everyone for...
And the Texas Tech Red Raiders are your new college champions.
And that was a fun title game. In the end, the best team came out on top, and you got to feel good for them.
And you know pro scouts are salivating at MP's complete dominance in the biggest game of the year. He's on his way to a Hall of Fame career, folks.
And that'll do it for us. What a season it's been. Epic conclusion. Can't believe it's over. I'm Forrest Hunt with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Take it easy, everybody.
Yo, you know this is gonna make me so much money. Oh, man, look, I knew you was the Musha, but I didn't think you would turn on me this soon. Ricky, I'm heartbroken, bro. Come on, man. You're up there, bro. Get up there, bro. You know what to do. I'm about to bust the move, coach. Whoa. You come up with that. Look. You're killing me, Champions! Woo! Yeah!
Feeling traumatized, drama time, call it trial. On Valentine, itchy in my palm, it's probably come a time I'm alive. But who are they to judge?
Big dog walking through. How's it feel to be the MP? YouTube star turned collegiate legend.
Man, honestly,
I feel great, bro. Hey, does it feel as great as you thought it was going to feel when I caught you practicing taking down the net with your little step stool with that?
you just never gonna let me forget that story, huh, bro?
Nah, man.
Hey, you know what? I respect that.
Hey, for real, though. You been thinking at all about next steps?
Bro, always.
That's what I'm talking about. So where's your head at? Because, I got a million ideas about how we could leverage where we're at now, but, I want to know what you're thinking before I push the button on anything. Now we get you some representation.
All right, well, who you thinking?
Well, I talked to a bunch of these guys, and everybody's kind of pushing us towards Palmer Athletics Agency.
That's PAA, right?
Yeah, man. They're the gold standard. Repped anyone who's anyone in the NBA.
That's no-brainer then. Like, why don't we just go with them?
All right, well, just like any workplace relationship, it's all about who you feel most comfortable working with. So I got a meeting set up for them, and then you can meet them, make your decision then.
Rick, I'm not trying to, what you know about the workplace, bro? Like, 2K shoes, this ain't no boardroom, all right?
What you talking about? 2K shoes was hard work, all right? Don't belittle my achievements, dog.
Hey, look, chill out. I'm proud of your work. Always been my son.
Anyway, I got an appointment set up for us, all right?
Okay.
All you got to do is show up and listen, really. But, you can ask a couple questions if you feel like participating. You think you can handle that?
Oh, look, we got this, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Absolutely.
Oh, yo, we also got to start thinking about the combine.
What you thinking?
Well, if you want to give your draft stock a little bump, yeah, I think it should go. But if you feel comfortable where you at, I think you could just as well skip it. It's really up to you.
Yeah. I'm going to think about it. Look, it ain't nothing else I need to know about that.
No, I think that's it.
Well, I appreciate you, bro. Seriously, thank you, Rick.
Anytime, MP. Hey, there he is.
What's
How you
up,
doing,
Rick?
bro?
I'm good.
It's great to finally meet you in person, MP. I'm Kristen.
Kristen.
Diane.
Diane, nice to meet you all.
No, the pleasure's ours.
Can we get you anything? Coffee, LaCroix?
I'm good.
Yeah, I think we're ready to just jump in.
Great.
Good.
So, like I said on the phone, right now we are currently in our home stretch, at least as far as finalizing agencies goes.
Right.
The missing puzzle piece for me is really just what each team... I want to make sure that what you see for him lines up with what we see for him.
Hey, look, Kristen, I just want to know what y'all bringing that we don't have. That's it.
Right, exactly.
Well, those are both very reasonable concerns. When it comes to vision, the good news is this is a science, not an art. The very idea of a superstar athlete was invented inside these walls.
True.
It's what we do. It's in our DNA.
I love that.
Yeah, I do have a question, though.
Of course.
Well, MP and I, we like to think of ourselves as people that do things kind of differently, or outside the norm.
Yeah.
Can either of you guys speak to that?
Do you mind?
Yeah, go ahead.
Any idea how many female heads of sports agencies there are?
No.
Nah.
1. And you're looking at her. So if anybody understands doing things outside the norm, it's us. If anybody knows how to get what they want, regardless of how many people try to tell them no, that's us. When it comes to gender equality, the sports business is stuck in the Stone Age, and we rose to the top because we refuse to let anybody else's idea of who or what we should be define us. And that is what we want for you. How many female reps are there repping NBA players right now?
I don't have an exact number, but they could all fit in this room.
You guys get the point. Okay? You live up to your potential on the court, and there is not a single vision you have for yourself that we can't make a reality. Whew. Kristen will be here for you in the day-to-day, and I am always here if you need me. And all you have to do is ball.
That's not bad. How you feeling, big guy?
I'm feeling good. You feeling good, Ricky?
Man, I'm feeling great.
Let's do it.
Fantastic.
Great. Welcome to the family.
Hey,
everybody.
that feels good. Welcome to the family.
We just have a couple things we need to iron out with your management, but we know you are a busy man, so you don't need to stick around for it. We'll let you know.
Hey, look, that sounds great. Once again, it's nice to be a part of the team. Kristen,
We're
Diane,
happy to have you.
see you guys. I'll
you
see
later,
you,
man.
Ricky. Don't mess nothing up.
Man, I'm going to handle all of the business. Don't worry. Let's get to work.
I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me. I'm no longer who I was. She know I play for keeps. She know I'm off of. It's bitter when it's sweet. She know I'm off of. Boy, elite. She my pride, but peace. Some minutes to release. I don't wanna hear your preach. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. She know I'm off of. Who I need a George. I made it.
Yo. Lotto picks in the draft aren't supposed to be nervous, bro. All right, you are built different. You're born for this,
You trying to jinx him, Ricky?
Yeah, man, be quiet.
Whoa. Come on, y'all. We all know that MP is a lotto pick, all right? Why are we acting like he isn't and doing this whole not having fun thing?
Until Adam Silver gets up there and reads his name off of one of those oversized envelopes, nothing's official. We didn't sign any contracts. So zip it.
All right.
Thank you.
I'll lay off, I'm just saying the MP looks mad nervous for somebody about to realize all their hopes and dreams.
Bro, I'm not nervous. It's this eerie feeling, man. This is the biggest moment of my life, and we're sitting in my apartment like it's just any regular day,
Yeah.
And I get it, everything's about to change. I understand that, but this just don't feel right. I don't know. It's just weird.
You hungry or something? You want some water?
Oh, man, shut up, bro.
Hey, I know what you mean, MP. Moments like this, we play them over and over in our head so many times that when they finally happen, there's something about them that can just feel a little off, no matter how great the moment is in reality. But I promise, as soon as you hear your name called, oof, all those emotions are going to rush right in. You'll feel amazing.
See, that's what I was saying.
Just be quiet.
Speaking of, Harvey, how are you?
It's the Harvey.
Yeah, I'll put you right on with him. It's for you.
Hello?
MP, Harvey Lesser here. Congratulations, you're the newest member of the Sacramento Kings.
Thank you so much, Mr. Lesser. It's an honor, man.
Happy to hear that. Now go celebrate. We get to work soon.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir. Did that just happen?
With the 9th pick in the NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings select MP.
I'm in the NBA.
With the basketball league. Yo, I hear those guys are pretty good,
I'm
man.
in the NBA.
You in the NBA,
I'm
bro?
in the NBA!
Hey, let's go, baby!
Congratulations, MP. I am so happy for you.
Yo, hold up. We got to get a picture for the gram.
Come on,
Hold
man.
Everybody
Hey,
look cool,
hey.
all right? You too, Kristen.
Hey.
All right. No. We got to get another one. Kristen, like 20%.
Let me see that.
No, 20% more cool. You got this. I got all the faith.
Just drafted.
Hey. There we go.
Hey, yo, I need that on my socials right now, bro.
got
We
you.
pros. Chop,
Whoa,
Ricky.
Whoa. Don't chop me, bro.
I chop whoever I want, Ricky.
If you chop me like that, I'll make sure those hands never chop.
Oh, so you go bite the hand that feeds you, bro. I knew you wasn't book smart, but you gotta have some common sense, man.
Whoa. You got a better grade than me once in our entire lives.
I sold the best pillow in home ec. Come on, bro.
All right, you did, but I ain't gonna cap, whatever.
Them neon stripes.
The neon stripes go hard, though.
You guys are adorable.
You mean like suave, right?
That's sophisticated.
Definitely adorable. But don't worry, we can work with that.
I'm in NBA! Let's go, baby!
Oh, look who's back. Back again. Coachy's back. Tell a friend.
Yo, that was cringe, coach.
Yeah, I'm not much of an Eminem guy. Don't really connect with the material. That's probably what you're reacting to.
Oh man, it's good to see you. You know, I feel good to have somebody back in my corner, especially somebody who know my game the way you do.
Someone who will build your game.
No doubt, you definitely was a huge help.
Good to see you, MP.
So Harvey, he got you back as my personal guru.
I wouldn't go that far, but I like the work I did with you, and I'm a pretty good interview, so here we are.
All right, so I got a question for you.
Uh-oh. Serious mode. What's up?
You know about Coach and Lester and all that stuff, right?
Okay, what about it?
Well, you know Coach on like a coach level, so what should I do? Or did he say anything to you?
Well, nothing specific. Some offhanded stuff here or there, but, I know he wasn't thrilled about the whole YouTube thing, but he just wants to win. That's all he cares about. So if you put in the work, help us win, I guarantee you'll get playing time.
Look, you know I'm not scared of no hard work.
All right, well, good. Well, I spent some time, put together a plan.
Okay.
Some goals to keep you on track. You accomplish those goals, and you'll be in the starting lineup sooner rather than later.
So I'm not starting.
I know this isn't how you picture things playing out to start your career. But you give me everything you got, and you're going to earn a place in that starting lineup. No one's going to stand in your way. Not Coach, not Harvey, not anyone.
You got me kind of fired up, Coach G. I like that.
Yeah, well, I was listening to Meek Mill on the way to work today. Dreams and nightmares. Not bad. Gets the blood pumping.
Hey, look, you only about a decade late, but that's good for you. So we starting somewhere good. That's
All
good.
right, you can go, kid. Good to see you.
Hey, good to see you too, Coach.
But who are they to judge? I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me. I'm no longer who I was. See now I play for keeps. See now I'm off a. It's bitter when it's sweet. See now I'm off a. Boy elite, she my pride, my peace. I'm a minister police. I don't wanna hear your preach. Now I'm off a. Now I'm off a. Now I'm off a. Now I'm off a. I like how they want to count me out it. Was written, it ain't nothing you could type about it. I done been broke before, so I know how to go without it. Girl, I'm a hustler, I never went too long without it. These always trying to tell you, you should walk. You can't finesse me, I ain't falling for that good talk. Why would I chase up this money who I could start? Got a vendetta with it, sorry, it's the fall, sorry, babe. She ain't wanna with me at first, cause I had all the babes. Now she call me Peyton when I caught her play. Flame on my lane, on my place, need a pace. Grandma say when I came, tailor made, not the same. She called me her Zed. I might do her mad. She ain't chasing clothes, she just chasing. That boy in the. He thought I was. He didn't know my hands. But who are they to judge? I made it out the mud. I know people ain't.
ahead. Oh,
yeah, and
For more Season 7 events, this weekend aboard the Concha Del Mar, it's Fire and Ice, where you'll go back and forth between takeover mode in the city
Let's meet your Portland TrillKvge's.
And welcome everyone. Just about.
V8 technology is moving faster than ever.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Alan. Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. Barnes is out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then there's De'Aaron Fox, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 guard. And for Portland, they've got Josh Hart, Justice Wins, nothing more. Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Winslow. Little comes in for Ingles. Bledsoe, he's checked in for Hart. And Simon has subbed in for Damian Lillard. Portland has gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first, struggling from that area. Here's Simons, covered by MP. Great positioning on the putback.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
The Kings have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Look at here now at MP. He spent only a year in college, but has a lot of upside to his game.
NBA, watching him in college, MP is ready for the NBA. Might take an adjustment period, but the talent is definitely there.
Here's Simons, covered by MP. 1:24 left in the first quarter here. And here's Simons outside. Drills it from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
MP outside. Nurkic against Holmes. Clock at 6. Back to MP. Simons with a rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. There's 45 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Bledsoe, and he makes it.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Here's Holmes. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Well, he's not going to back off when he's down. I mean, when he's got a chance to attack the basket.
Here's Simons. Inside, Eubanks. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Kings trailing. MP outside. Outside Davis. Back to MP. Takes the 3. Offensive board. Holmes. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
I have to admit, it's really difficult to decipher exactly what happened. They'll go to the monitors as this is a big call.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. It's the Trailblazers up by 7. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after. And Damian Lillard, honored with the 2020 Magic Johnson Award.
Being recognized for giving your time, but also making other people's job easier. I take a lot of pride in that. The same way I take pride in my teammates doing well and my coaches doing well at their job, I take pride.
Tremendous character for Lillard.
So true. I mean, whether it's a big win or a tough loss, he'll stand and face the music.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. Rashawn Holmes is out there with Alex Len. Then there's Mitchell. Then there's Jeremy Lamb. And it's MP in at the one.
When we're looking at Rashawn Holmes, I mean, the first thing that sticks out is his hitting. He's out there. He doesn't stop working.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
And there's the drive. The shot misses. Now the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Here's Winslow. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Lamb.
Man, good.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Portland.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
They've also been strong at the foul line, not wasting any of those chances.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Simons. Now Nurkic. Bledsoe outside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
You don't see guards with Bledsoe's strength too often. Part of what makes him so unique.
Here's MP. Drives to the hoop.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First one falls for him. Holmes, he's checked in for Lyles. And both free throws good for MP. 55 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Nurkic. Bledsoe against Mitchell. Here's Simons. The three ball. Mitchell grabs a miss. Ingles against Davis. Back to MP. Fires the three. Offensive rebound, Kings. Holmes, good.
Just making it look good. The finger roll, such a classy move.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
To the inside, Nurkic. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Nurkic has got 8.
A physical player with a large frame. Nurkic was seemingly unbothered by the contact.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. For the Blazers, Little's checked in for Nurkic. Bledsoe comes in for Ingles. And Simon has subbed in for Damian Lillard. Anthony Simons out there with Eric Bledsoe. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Justice Winslow. And it's Little in at the 4 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight. Oh, look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
Here's Simons, covered by MP. Shots blocked.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
Another area where they've done a great job tonight is forcing the issue on D and getting some steals.
The first free throw is good. The Kings making a switch here. Lyles checked in. Both free throws good from Mitchell. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Winslow. Here he goes. Excellent D there from Holmes.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
From deep, MP. Doesn't go that time. Now the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Winslow. Five to shoot. They get it back. Outside Hart. Here's Little. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers going into the break up 12. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great vision. He's a gifted passer. Has his finger on the pulse of this offense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Taking a look at the Kings, we've got Trey Lyles, Mitchell out there with MP. Then it's Terrence Davis, and it's Holmes in at the 5, down low. MP, the pass to Holmes, and the shot goes in.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, Portland's shooting at 49% so far in the game. Here's Bledsoe, and he banks in the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Timeout called, Sacramento.
And
so no problem for Portland as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. Alongside Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for joining.
Hi there, Frank Valentine here. Hey, it looked like you were out of your depth tonight. Now, does this validate the concerns about you on draft night?
Hey, Frank. this is above my pay grade. You know, my job is to help this team win, and unfortunately, I wasn't a lot of help tonight. Now, this is a big step up. These are the best basketball players in the world, so I didn't expect to come in here and just drop 50. But I realize I'm going to have to work on my game every day if I want to stick in this league, and today was just a good old reminder of that.
So, sure, but do you think it's too early to evaluate you as a draft pick, though?
I sure hope so, Frank. You know, I understand that's part of my job. And I like to think that no one's great at their job on the first day. You know, we all got room to improve, and I'm certainly no different. Whether it's improving my position on defense, you know, cutting down on turnovers, seeing the floor better, there's a lot of room to improve, and this just means I got a lot of tape to watch by tomorrow.
All right, then. Well, good luck with that, though.
Thank you, Frank.
Okay, listen. So the reason I asked you to stop by
real
today,
mad.
I need you to watch this video.
Am I in
and
trouble?
It's complicated.
How complicated?
Everything's under control, but I want you to watch this, and then we'll talk about it.
I have one issue that I need to address like the numbers on the house, and that issue is MP. Let's talk about MP. I'm hearing his coach isn't a fan, thinks he's more into fame than actually hooping. And I gotta say, I agree wholeheartedly. You ever hear of an NBA player with a YouTube channel? Michael Jordan didn't have no YouTube channel. LeBron James don't have no YouTube channel. Let's get serious here, people. I'll be shocked if MP starts a game this year. This coach isn't starstruck. He's going to make MP earn every single minute, as it should be. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. All eyes are on MP now. Is he going to fold under the pressure? If I'm Harvey Lesser, the GM who overruled his coach, I'm up at night sweating all over this. Good luck, Mr. Lesser. You and MP are going to need it.
This airs tonight. I've got a friend at Top Takes Daily send it over as a favor.
So you telling me Coach don't want me here?
You weren't his first choice, but that's not necessarily a big deal.
Oh, and you're sure about that?
Front offices have varying opinions on prospects all the time. What's important is how you react to it.
Okay, so how do you want me to react, Kristen?
Well, that all depends on what you want and what you're willing to do to get it.
What do you mean?
So you can either wait and see or speed the process up. But everything has drawbacks and benefits. It's not a simple calculation.
Okay. So we wait and see, right? I put in that work. I stay ready. I show out when I get an opportunity. You know, build that vibe. Corporate. You know, I'm a company man.
Just know that Coach is in no rush to find out if he was wrong. So if you go this route, it might be a while before you see the minutes you and I both know you deserve. And that can affect the league's perception of you.
And that could affect the market's perception and then eventually the bottom line.
This could all go to plan, MP, but those are the risks. So how do you want to play it?
You don't have a preference?
I'm here to provide you the menu, the pros and cons. In the end, it's up to you because you have to own it and live with the consequences.
Okay, word.
But I need to have an answer before you leave this room because if we're going to shape the narrative, we need to get out ahead of this now.
You know, Kristen, it's not worth the trouble right now. I'm gonna just keep my head down, put in that work, and I'm gonna show everybody what I'm capable of on the court, and that's gonna force them to have to play me. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna keep it old school.
Yeah, it suits you.
Okay, so we hunker down. Now what?
Just be yourself. And if anyone asks if you've got an issue with Coach, be honest. Just say you don't want anything handed to you, and you've always believed in working to earn your keep. Fans will love it.
Okay, for real, thank you so much for helping me work through this. I really appreciate it, Kristen.
Hey, man, that's what I'm here for. If you need anything else, you know where to find me.
I'll see you soon.
All right.
Take care, Kristen.
Yeah, I'll see you soon.
why they the judge. I made it out the mud, I know.
Next weekend, it's a deck party on the cruise ship. All games played on decks 15 and 16 will earn double XP. Meanwhile, the city hosts boot camp, where my players with a 75 overall or below can get some basic training in. That's it for me. I'll see you on the courts.
The dome of the California Capitol building lit up dramatically here at our broadcast location in Sacramento. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert is now a three-time defensive player.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard.
Coming onto the floor.
Their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong, but it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strength.
Butler against MP. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
For Sacramento, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And that one misses. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Utah. Down low. Gay against Mitchell. Gay kicks to Clarkson. Off target with the open look. The Kings trailing. And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri. Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Sacramento shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Free throw good, MP. That one drops. He ties it up. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Clarkson against Mitchell. Whiteside, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Showing off his inside game. Whiteside looking good there.
MP passes to Len, and the dunk by Len.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Utah has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Whiteside kicks to Butler. To the paint, here's Gay. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
I like how he absorbed contact. Rudy Gay with the body control to finish through it.
Here's MP. That one drops for him. MP's got 6 points.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Butler dishes to Clarkson. Over Mitchell. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's it. And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Kings lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the And the unselfishness of this Utah Jazz team, a big part of what they're all about. As we hear from All-Star Donovan Mitchell.
You got guys who are continuously making plays.
And Greg, the depth of the Jazz obviously helping with that equal opportunity approach.
And Kevin, that's a great point. You credit the mindset, but it's also their personnel that makes it possible.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Jazz, Butler out there with Clarkson. Then it's Eric Pascal. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Whiteside in at the center position. And the foul called on MP.
Number 17.
That is his first foul of the game. Sacramento making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Lamb. Harrison Barnes comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Terrence Davis. Then for the Jazz, Rudy Gobert comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Eric Pascal. And the Kings shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Lamb with the bounce pass. On the wing, MP. Defended by Butler. Now here's Gay. He's got 5. Here's Clarkson. And that one is hammered home.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg. Everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
The drive by MP. Sabonis finds Lamb. Shoots over Clarkson. It's good, and the Jazz is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Jeremy Lamb. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Only giving up 2 points this quarter, and the Jazz call time here. You know, Steve, we're in this era of wide open, up-tempo style. How much fun would you have playing right now?
Kevin, it would have been a blast. The floor spacing gives you so many options.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try. He's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And a switcher also for Utah. Clarkson, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Fox passes to MP. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Back to Fox. Just 5 to shoot. Makes it off the glass. Fox has got the lead up to 8 now for Sacramento.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
We've got De'Aaron Fox. Sabonis is out there with Trey Lyons. Then it's MP. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
Gotta be up on Bogdanovich. When you aren't, he catches and fires away.
And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovic consistently among the league's top 3-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Out to the right wing. O'Neal kicks to Clarkson. The Jazz working the ball around now. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket for Mitchell.
Any given night, Donovan Mitchell can put this team on his back at the offensive end. What a performance.
Fox passes to Barnes. MP outside. Got 3 off the mark. Jazz trail by 5. Mitchell outside. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Comes up empty from 8 feet. Sacramento's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Fox against O'Neal. Fox, no good. Jazz have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Got that one up quick. Clarkson's got 5 points so far.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Passes it to MP. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 13.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And Bogdanovich kicks to Clarkson. 34 seconds left in the third. Mitchell in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half, none so far in the second.
Barnes passes to Sabonis. And a wide open look for MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 5th assist in this one. Mitchell, this is to O'Neal. Clarkson for 3. No good. Shot missing. And so it's Sacramento holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Alvin Gentry.
We're good. We just got to come up with stops. Hey, listen, we have to still get out and run. Now we're playing too cautious, okay? Let's get out.
So the Kings win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Craig Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
But who are they to judge? I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me. I'm no longer who I was. She know I play for keeps. She know I'm off of. It's bitter when it's sweet. She know I'm off of. Boy elite, she my pride, for peace. I'm a minute double lease. I don't wanna hear your preach. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. Off of. I like how they want to count me out it. Was written, it ain't nothing you could type about it. I done been broke.
Welcome to NBA 2K.
And that means a new champion will be crowned this year. You know, last week it was all about offense. Interactive, brought to you by Google Pixel.
So who's ready to earn some VC? Here we go. Who has blocked the most shots in NBA postseason history?
Was it Hakeem Olajuwon, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Tim Duncan, or Shaquille O'Neal? You know, I'd hate to drive in on any of those guys. Can you imagine how intimidating that would be? And if you guessed
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. The California,
Hey, Brian, you could...
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. Wiseman is out there with Andrew Wiggins.
Warriors
He's going with a whole new group out there. And a new rookie class to watch here early in the season, Grant. How long should we wait to evaluate a rookie's play, you think?
Well, B.A., I think you have to give them a pass their whole first year. It just takes a minute to adjust and acclimate, and a lot depends on the age of the rookie as well. And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
From deep, MP. Offensive rebound, Kings. And the shot goes down.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
The Warriors have got half their attempts to go, 6 of 12. MP against Poole. Now here's Wiggins. He's covered closely. It's blocked.
Well, putting the wingspan to great use, Len throws that one away.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Wiggins.
Substitution for the Warriors, Otto Porter.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Clock is at 3, and here's Porter outside, hauled in by the Kings. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
And guys, this first meeting always sort of sets the tone for how the rest of the season series will play out. For teams that know each other this well, this initial game is a big one.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
The Warriors trailing. Payton with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Pass to Poole. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Stolen by Holmes. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole.
That's his first
foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
MP against Poole. Here's MP. Gets it to go from 8 feet.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Payton passes to Wiseman. Right side, Payton. 3 seconds left. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Kings on top, leading by 10. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And we've seen the development of Andrew Wiggins in Golden State. He says it's been a great environment to learn.
The best 19 love to teach.
Warriors getting ready for the Warriors. On the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. Green out there with Otto Porter. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. Shots good by Thompson.
Just such efficient form there from Klay Thompson. The height, the release, great rotation, and a soft touch.
On the wing, MP. Off target from 3-point range. Golden State has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. And the shot's good by Wiggins. Wiggins has got 7 points in the game.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
And the defense of Wiggins, Grant, something that he's turned around in his career.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he went from a weak defender to a strong one. He's always had the tools, but he's putting it all together and can now be a lockdown wing.
You got to try to make it difficult for Clay. I know there's other options out there, but nice soft touch from him on display there.
Thompson against MP. Pass to Sabonis. Back to MP. Out to Sabonis. 4 on the clock. Here's Barnes. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Yeah, that's up there. Harrison Barnes with momentum rises up, and that's a highlight.
The Warriors have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Pass to Sabonis. Fox outside. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Got a piece of it. MP. Can't hit that one. Thompson with some nice D. Golden State with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. To the middle. Here's Porter. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Now here's MP. The baseline J is on the way, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. And that concludes the first half. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this. Warriors changes here for the Kings. Lamb comes in for DiVincenzo, and MP is subbed in for Fox. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Wiggins. Trey Lyles is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's MP. Then there's Jeremy Lamb, and it's Barnes in at small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Curry finds Wiseman. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Wiseman's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that's just working for the better shot. We always talk about in the NBA, good to great possession there.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And that one's good.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got 14.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Pass to Lyles. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the Kings lead by 11.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Wiseman passes to Thompson. Now Curry. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Well, not only is he not missing, I think he's really enjoying himself out there. When he goes on a tear like this, he gets that big smile on his face, the mouthpiece at the side of his mouth, and his teammates feeding off the energy.
And it's Wiseman with the jam.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so it's Sacramento. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. More 2K action in just a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. The Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson, the guards. Klay Thompson is out there with Kuminga. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 spot. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. So the Kings win it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
Defense, and you know the old saying.
Let's meet this one.
And we've got...
Thank you, Kevin. The Phoenix Suns have become a powerhouse in the Western Conference, but they've got plenty of competition.
It's rugged, tough road, David, no question about it. Thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. They've got Domantas Sabonis. Lyles out there with Barnes.
In for the Kings.
Patient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
MP passes to Holmes. He gets it in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Payne's shot is good.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
MP looking around. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
Kings ball.
.116 left to play in the first. And the basket by MP. Greg, we heard the rumors early in training camp. This team is a bit torn on their view of MP and how he should be used.
Well, from what I heard, the front office loves him. But the man making the lineup doesn't agree, and it's become a point of contention. You wonder when MP will get a chance as a starter.
And the dunk by MP.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Booker outside. Lets it go from deep. Len grabs the board. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. To the middle. Back to MP. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And they get it back. And they'll keep possession. So they take the lead. 7 points for MP. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the first. Booker with it. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Seconds left. That one, no good. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Kings on top. They finish off the first quarter. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
With anything, whether it's...
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Kings.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Sacramento, we've got Davis. Alex Len out there with Holmes. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. And it's MP in at the point guard position. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Holiday. Saric trying to break free. Out that one. And the Kings lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Holiday. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in a lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work.
Substitution on the court.
And here is Saric. The pass to Booker. Back to Saric. Stolen by Mitchell. MP outside. Double team Sabonis. MP, that's for 2. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 5th assist in this one. Dane looking around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
17. That's his
you
first
don't
personal
ever
foul.
want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Cameron Payne taking 2 shots.
That's good from Payne. Alex Len's checked in for Sacramento. Payne hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
MP outside. Barnes outside. MP kicks to Mitchell. Kicks it out to MP. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the 3 off target. Booker outside. Second chance shot. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater. And so it's Phoenix in control with the 9-point lead. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. What a game. Substitution here for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. Saric comes in for Johnson. Crowder, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Trey Lyles. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Harrison Barnes. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And MP subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Backcourt pairs, Payne at the point with Booker beside him. Jay Crowder out there with Saric. And it's McGee in at the 5. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Mitchell, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb.
Substitution. .07
left to play in the third. Buries it from 3-point range.
He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
And Saric kicks to Crowder. Pass to Payne. Driving inside. And he banks in the layup. Payne's got 5 points in the quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. They led the game at 1 point by 20. 29 seconds left to play in the third. Passes it to Payne. 6 on the shot clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer. Crowder. A new 14 for the Suns. MP outside. To the inside. There's Sabonis. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And so it's Phoenix out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And if they keep training the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. Back to the action after this word. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Kings, Barnes and Holds holding down the post position. MP is out there with Mitchell, and it's Davis at the 3 spot. The Kings trail by 19. MP outside. Kicks to Barnes. MP outside. Pass to Barnes. Hey, Crowder pulls it in.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses the chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Payne. Great D that time from Davis. Kings shooting around 41% on the night. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
And the foul called on MP.
17.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Phoenix.
Substitution on the court.
Land against McGee. The 3 from MP. Trains the three-pointer.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that about wraps it up. For Dorisburg, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Hi, I'm Catherine Hanover. I handle PR for the team.
Okay.
How are you doing?
You know, I'm super excited.
Great.
I got these. Okay, well, it's nice to meet you. Look, I got these ideas.
I'm gonna stop you there. No time for chit chat.
Okay.
I am putting out infernos, burning embers, and a couple fires where I'm the only one who smells smoke.
Wow.
I'm literally in 3 meetings right now. I sleep in my office twice a week. My kids' birthday invitations are press releases, and I craft players' social media posts in my dreams.
Okay, so what do you need from me?
Don't interrupt, but that's a great question.
I wasn't asking a question.
Have you ever heard of the fable of the 4 oxen and a lion?
I'm afraid I haven't.
Well, I don't have the time to tell it, so I'll give you the gist. Actually, no time for that. Only have time for the moral. United we stand, divided we fall. Imagine that, but with oxen.
Inspiring.
You and Coach aren't getting along.
I mean, it's clear that I'm not his first choice. You know what I'm saying? And I can be a huge asset to this
I don't care if you and Coach are sitting by the campfire singing Kumbaya. What I care about is what the public feels about your relationship. So, I need you to do an interview with John Luck where you sit down and you explain that everything is copacetic.
Yeah, but
clearly.
that's not the truth, though.
Perception is reality. Nobody likes a boat rocker, especially me.
Okay.
Sit down with John Luck. Say what needs to be said so we can all move on. You go back to basketball and I'll go back to dreaming of someday being able to sit down for a meal instead of scarfing down a shawarma wrap in the elevator.
The shawarma wrap. You didn't find that funny. I got it. Okay, I got it.
You're welcome to stay, but I'll be ignoring you from here on out.
Okay, well, thank you. You're ignoring me, okay? You have a great day, Miss Hanover. She like basket.
But who are they to judge? I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me. I'm no longer who I was. See, now I play for keeps. See, now I'm off of it's bitter when it's sweet. See, now I'm off of boy elite. To my pride, a piece. Some minutes to release. I don't wanna hear your crease. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. I like how they want to count me out it. Was written, it ain't nothing you could type about it. I done been broke before, so I know how to go without it. Girl, I'm a hustler, I never went too long without it. He's always trying to, yeah, you should walk. You can't.
It's another segment of 2KTV versus the world, and it's a fun.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here, and we're definitely locked in.
And the Kings preparing for this road contest as they get off the bus. A group that, and we have...
Thanks, Brian.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? Now let's take a look at the Kings opening lineup. Trey Lyles is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Terrence Davis. And it's Barnes.
In for the Kings.
We should see a lot of post-up chances.
Yeah, BA, and these teams have great talent down on the blocks. I mean, you should see some great battles. Let's watch these battles inside the paint.
And it's MP with a rebound. And if the name MP sounds familiar, it might be due to his high school days. For social media, he had a major presence when he was a teenager.
It caused MP to gain a lot of fanfare at a young age. Now, he'll have to work hard to shed the image of being a social media star and be viewed as an NBA star.
Pass to Hayes. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Shot to stop the run. Lamb grabs the miss.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
MP outside, fires the three, connects from downtown. MP's got 5.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And again, New Orleans, no good.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Lamb with the ball, and it's Ingram picking him up. The shot's good.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
New Orleans calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Poor rotations, I mean, slow help, and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Gomez is checked in for Brandon Ingram. "46 seconds left in the first quarter. Covered by MP. Down low to end the drought. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
And here's Jones, looking for his first basket, still in this one. 4 on the clock. Over Mitchell. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And so it's Sacramento liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Kings here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Well, credit to coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
We've got Willie Hernan Gomez. Larry Nance is out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Jones in at the 2 spot. That's the Pelicans 5.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Dante DiVincenzo at the line for 2.
Completely new group for the Pelicans. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown. For Sacramento.
They're showing a lot of energy in the open court here in the first half, pushing it every chance they get and racking up those points on the break.
Also, as soon as we got underway tonight, they began pounding the offensive glass for those putbacks. And they seem to line.
To the inside, tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
MP's shot is off.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they've got to show some more aggression.
There aren't many players that have come into the NBA as a consensus #1 pick like Zion Williamson did. Nobody was passing on this fella.
Valanciunas, good.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Outside Davis. MP against Graham. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, in that 2019 draft, Zion was a prize that every team in the lottery was hoping to win.
And that added a lot of excitement to that night. I mean, when you've got a once-in-a-generation talent like Zion, the lottery becomes a major event. Showing more aggression here in the second quarter, he's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
And the leap McCollum has taken has been remarkable. Little used reserve his first 2 years to star scorer. You kidding me?
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
Number 17 at the line for 1.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. To the wing on the left. Pass to Graham. 1 minute left to play in the first half. Back to Valanciunas. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And it's Fox penetrating. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Fox. The MP's got 12.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
McCollum against Fox. McCollum pass to Graham. Buries it from 3. Graham's got his third.
Making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Oh, yeah, we've seen the evolution of Fox as a passer. And with every pass like that, it's obvious how far he's come.
Up top, McCollum. He's covered by Fox. Offensive rebound. Pass to Valanciunas. Graham against MP. 6 to shoot. Goes up again. That one is off. It's been all about Domantas Sabonis. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. Both teams making some changes here. Well, Grant, some first-time head coaches coming in this season. Can that be tricky, making that transition one seat over to the head job?
Well, they have a lot of basketball experience amongst them. A different role, though, brings different responsibility.
Spot. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. MP, no good. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. And the Pelicans making a change here. McCollum's checked in. MP lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 14 points.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Pass to Jones. There's a minute 12 left in the third. Sinks that one from the post. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter. The Kings leading. MP outside. Here's Holmes. Back to MP. The 3. Here's Sabonis. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
And Sabonis just keeps getting better. Games like this show he has the ability to dominate on offense.
McCollum against MP. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Out to McCollum. There's the triple. No good there. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. They led by as many as 18. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. MP, that one's good.
That gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
And it's McCollum penetrating. Basket's good. Give him 8 points now.
He's an excellent penetrator. I mean, as soon as McCollum sees a lane, he's all over.
MP, the pass to Holmes. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. And the Kings lead by 14.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they make.
And so it's Sacramento. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm. Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. Shot from the inbound. MP shot is off.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration at times.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Kings.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Domantas Sabonis.
Well, the best work he did came on the boards. Nobody could match his intensity. His rebounding played a big role in this win.
It's an all-Duke forward pair. Ingram the 3, Zion the 4. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Jones in at the 2. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. P, the pass to Holiday. Now here's Jones. He's covered by Holiday. Here's Valanciunas.
Oh, man, I love watching Valanciunas score the ball. He makes it look so easy, and he makes the defense feel uneasy out there.
Free throw drops for Valanciunas. And Valanciunas drops them both. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The drive by MP. Pelicans cleared away. From 13. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Ryan Anderson. We appreciate you tuning in tonight, and we'll see you next time.
How you doing, John?
Hey, all right. Thanks for sitting down with me, MP.
Hey, look, when Miss Hanover sets something up, you show up and you show up on time, okay?
She's going to love to hear you say that, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So now that you've had a chance to get settled, what's it like adjusting in the NBA?
I feel like I'm getting adjusted pretty well, to be honest with you. You know, we have some schemes, but it's still just basketball. And hopefully once they see that what I can do, they'll take the leash off of me and let the fans see what I'm really capable of out there on the court.
Do you think you've earned the trust of the coaching staff?
I think I'm close if I'm not there, but it's his team, so he'll make that decision whenever he's ready to do that. But in the meantime, I'm just going to focus on what I can control.
You got time for any more?
Man, I actually got to run, John, but thanks for talking to me. Appreciate it.
You know what? I'm here whenever, MP. Just let me know.
Yeah. Take care, John.
You too, buddy.
The judge, I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me, I'm no longer who I was. See now I play for keeps. See now I'm off of. It's bitter when it's sweet. See now I'm off of. Boy, elite, to my pride, a piece. Some minutes double lease. I don't wanna hear your crease. Now I'm off a. Now I'm off a. Now I'm off a. Now I'm off a. I like how they want to count me out it. Was written, it ain't nothing you could type about it. I done been broke before, so I know how to go without it. Girl, I'm a hustler, I never went too long without it. These always trying to tell ya you should walk. You can't finesse me, I ain't falling for that good talk. Why would I chase a if money who I could start? Got a vendetta with it, sorry, it's the fault. Sorry, babe, she ain't wanna with me at first, cause I had all the babes. Now she call me Peyton when I caught her playing. Lane, want my place, need a pace. Grandma say, when I came, tailor made, not the same. She called me her Zed, I might do her mad. She ain't chasing clothes, she just chasing. That boy in the, he thought I was. He didn't know my hands, on who I they to judge. I made it out the mud, I know people ain't gon' like me, I'm no longer who I was. She know I play for keeps, she know I'm off a. It's bitter when it's sweet, she know I'm off a. Boy elite, to my pride, a piece. Some minutes double lease. I don't wanna hear your crease. Now I'm off a. Now I'm off a. Now I'm off a. See, now I'm off a. Turn to something else when I get in that mood. I turn to Georgie to a Benji off that moon. I had that singing Purple Rangers need the clearance. She matched my flow, my expensive. This ain't spirit, shorty. Oh, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Be my for this summer, you get you. Play percussion, good in Marvin public. I won't speak about abundance unless I show you how to touch it. Writings on the wall.
So I'm excited.
Yeah, it's Warriors and Celtics. The finals are on right now, so we decided, hey, we lost last time. We like winning, so we're going to try to win today. We're rolling with the Warriors because I refuse to play as the Celtics. King Jordan, I know you're also a Lakers fan, so apologies for that, but this should be a great matchup because this is going to be a fun series to watch, and I have a feeling it's going to be a fun series to play right now.
Definitely. I took one.
We're the land of the free, the home of the brave.
And tipping us off here, a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Happy Halloween, everybody. Trick or treat, it's the NBA. Now Sacramento starting five. Dante DiVincenzo is out there with Fox. Then it's Trey Lyons. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Barnes. And at the small forward. And for Dallas, we've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Finney Smith in at the four-man position. Well, it's certainly our treat to bring you, the fans, NBA action here on Halloween. And Greg, as a parent, how many pieces of candy do your kids get to have? For Dallas, Dwight Powell's checked in for Marjanovic, and Dinwiddie's subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And then for Sacramento, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Trey Lyles. Terrence Davis comes in for Harrison Barnes. And MP subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Doncic. Last game, 26 points. Here's Dinwiddie. Here's the three. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Dinwiddie. Doncic has got 5 now.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And Davis puts it in.
For 3. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
And they'll get another chance. And no good. Great D that time from Powell. Hardaway with a wide open look. And that one goes long.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing it. Shot like that, you got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability. But everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
The three from MP. Another miss by MP. Mavericks leading by 5. Dinwiddie finds Powell. Doncic outside. And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Sacramento. Lenz checked in for Sabonis. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Fox. Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Inside. Brunson, good. He's got 9.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. The drive by MP and the dunk by MP.
And thinking back to MP coming off the bench, he tried to squash any rumor there might be about tension with the coaching staff.
Well, Greg, you had to appreciate someone as young going about this the right way. He said, I think, exactly what the team wanted to hear. Now, Brunson, Doncic. He's off on that one. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Dallas Mavericks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. Right back after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And another thing they've done right from the start is converting. A lot of those second chance opportunities, those can be hard to come by sometimes.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Chris. He's out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. And he says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Sacramento making some changes. This is second to the free throw line in this one.
Shooting for Sacramento, Terrence Davis. At the line for 1.
And it's tied up with that one. 1:19 left in the first half. Brunson the pass to Powell. Doncic looking it over. Over to the left wing. Drills it from outside. Brunson's got 12.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Fox kicks to Davis. Back to Fox. MP left side. 5 on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. On the wing, Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And it's a 5-point Maverick lead.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
Sabonis trying to get open. And he gets the bucket. 8 points for him.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 7. And the pass to Powell. Dishes it to Hardaway. To the middle. Powell in the high post. And here is Hardaway. And he was able to put it up in time. And a close game so far to the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks ahead, leading by 3. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this.
Fox out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Barnes. And it's Lyles in at the power forward. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. That one drops. He ties it up. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
In the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Kings. Trailing by 2. AGA hot off the presses. MP has agreed to a marketing partnership with Mobile One.
I mean, MP has so many followers. It's really going to help Mobile One reach new customers. Smart business decision on their part.
Doncic finds Dinwiddie. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Holmes against Doncic. Again, the miss by the Kings.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Basket counts.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from
paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
MP outside. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Powell. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Doncic against MP. Doncic outside. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Boy, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
MP with it. That will count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the